do something like this and bring it to some place where this sort of idea doesn't exist, it makes the art from my own personal identity, it makes it meaningful. I'm on my everyday life schedule, but this for me creates a ceremony. I put this in obscurity behind the figure, how this is more or less like an abstract landscape. Here we have the cutout border of a reservation.
He's got arrows sticking into his head. He's trying to pull the arrow out. The blood's dripping into the beer can. He's got some tattoos. In our love. He's missing an arm. He's missing a foot.
Have the occupied all over the land. Sitting right in the middle of it is this dysfunctional Indian character. All the things that sort of float around him and his reference to coal, exhausted land resources. It's like a prison camp. And then also there's the hint of culture still there with the eagle patterns in the back. Not all is lost, but he's still just trying to survive this whole occupation in his own land. Everybody has been talking about Occupy Wall Street when forever this place has been occupied. Well, not forever, for only 500 years, which isn't a long time, but for us, it feels like forever. It was really shitty looking beforehand, traditional wannabe. Hit it with a modernized kilt design, because it's not a kilt, it's a gate. A lot of the things on the design work, it takes from textile. It's a stylized landscape. What it is for water, it's for prayer, it's for life. A lot of the times the public art is really self-absorbed or self-centered, especially with graffiti. It's about fame, or it was, maybe still is, but this is more communal. It's on a spiritual base rather than material world base. So that's why I do these things, and hopefully people can feel this type of energy. The white man tells you to go, and the red man tells you to stop. Yeah, this is all you right there. So the symbols are usually attributed to wind. It's a stylized form of weather pattern changing. That's exactly what we did to this wall. Is totally converted it to a beautiful and abstract landscape in this desolate, ugly alleyway. This represents diversity. All the different building blocks of life, they're all molecules hooked together, creating an apex of strength. So 47.
Are they dark-skinned people, and yet they have white faces? Do they paint their bodies black, or do they paint their faces white? And
for the conference, at which the wartime allies agreed.
Not all countries accept it. In ancient tradition,
Chief Leading Eagle was but mildly amused. He said, there is no right.
Well, the world has 7 wonders that the travelers always tell. Some gardens and some towers, I guess you know them well. But now the greatest wonder is in Uncle Sam's fair land. It's that King Columbia River and the big Grand Coulee Dam. In the misty crystal glitter of that wild and windward spray, men have fought the pounding waters, they met a watery grave. Well, she tore their boats to splinters, but she gave men dreams to dream of the day the Coulee Dam would cross that wild and wasted stream.